There's a strange moment that happens at sea, usually late at night, when the ship feels still and the ocean feels alive. The engines hum softly beneath your feet. The lights shimmer across endless black water. And suddenly, you realize how thin the barrier really is between comfort and the unknown. A cruise ship feels like safety, but the ocean has its own rules. And sometimes it reminds us quietly or violently that we are only visitors here. Why do encounters with marine animals feel so deeply unsettling? Why does fear at sea linger longer in the mind than fear on land? Psychology tells us it's because the ocean represents uncertainty, depth, and loss of control. And the human brain does not like what it cannot see, predict, or dominate. Tonight, we explore the top 10 most terrifying marine animal encounters near cruise ships. These are real moments where luxury met raw nature. And each one reveals not only the power of the ocean, but the power of the human mind under pressure. Number 1. The orca impact in Alaskan waters. The passengers thought it would be a peaceful wildlife moment. Orcas gliding alongside the ship, cameras ready, smiles everywhere. Then, without warning, one of the massive killer whales rammed the hull, not hard enough to cause damage, but hard enough to silence thousands of people at once. Orcas are not just powerful, they are intelligent. Their eyes meet ours. Their movements feel intentional. That's what triggers fear at a deeper level. The mind recognizes intelligence in another species, and suddenly, we are no longer on top of the food chain. Psychologically, this creates an ego shock, a reminder that dominance is fragile. In life, moments like these teach mental humility, one of the foundations of emotional intelligence. Number 2. The Great White Shadow near South Africa. Off the coast of South Africa, a cruise ship slowed when a triangular fin sliced through the water near a tender boat. A great white shark, massive, silent, watching. No attack followed, but fear doesn't require action. The amygdala, the brain's fear center, fires instantly at certain shapes and movements. This is ancient wiring. The lesson here isn't about danger. It's about response. Panic narrows the mind. Calm widens it. Mental strength isn't about eliminating fear. It's about staying present inside it. Number 3. The whale shark beneath the Caribbean sun. Passengers leaned over railings as a whale shark passed beneath the ship, its spotted body stretching longer than a bus. Gentle, slow, harmless. Yet many reported feeling uneasy later. Why would something peaceful cause discomfort? Psychology explains this as scale anxiety. When something vastly larger than us appears, the brain struggles to contextualize it. We feel small, insignificant. This same feeling appears during depression and overthinking. Learning to sit with smallness without fear is a form of personal growth. Number 4. The night of circling sharks in the Gulf of Mexico. At night, cruise ship lights attract plankton. Plankton attracts fish. Fish attract predators. Dozens of sharks appeared beneath the ship, circling in slow, deliberate patterns. No attacks, just presence. Passengers couldn't sleep. The images replayed endlessly in their minds. This is how anxiety works. The threat is gone, but the mind keeps looping. Stress relief begins when we stop replaying and start grounding, breathing deeply. Noticing physical sensations, anchoring in the present moment. Number 5. The leopard seal standoff near Antarctica. In icy waters, a group of leopard seals followed a cruise ship, surfacing repeatedly. Their jaws are designed for hunting penguins, and they looked curious. Crew members stayed alert. Passengers felt tension, but no chaos. This is controlled fear. The kind that sharpens focus instead of destroying it. In psychology, we call this eustress, healthy stress. The kind that builds resilience. In life, avoiding all stress weakens us. Learning to regulate stress strengthens the mindset. Number 6. The humpback whale breached beside the ship. A humpback whale surfaced so close to a cruise ship near Hawaii that passengers heard its breath. A deep, echoing exhale. 40 tons of muscle and bone rising effortlessly. Beautiful. Terrifying. Vulnerability flooded the moment. One wrong movement could have been catastrophic. This encounter teaches a powerful mental health lesson. Control is often an illusion. Peace comes not from controlling everything, but from respecting uncertainty. Number 7. The barracuda frenzy in the Red Sea. During a swim stop, aggressive barracudas appeared near the ship. Shiny, fast, razor-toothed, swimmers were pulled out immediately. Later, many reported lingering fear, not from what happened, but from what almost happened. The mind fixates on near misses. This fuels overthinking and rumination, key contributors to anxiety and depression. One coping strategy is reframing. The brain must be reminded, survival happened. Safety returned. The story ended well. Number 8. The dolphin chase turned violent in the Mediterranean. Dolphins raced the ship at sunset. Joy, laughter, then a large tuna leapt from the water, chased by predators. Blood briefly clouded the sea. Beauty turned brutal in seconds. Life is like this too, moments of happiness interrupted by chaos. Emotional intelligence is the ability to hold both truths at once, joy and pain, without collapsing into either. Number 9. The giant squid sighting in deep waters. Rare, fleeting, unsettling. Long tentacles surfaced briefly near a ship before vanishing into darkness. The unknown terrifies us more than known danger. This is why uncertainty fuels anxiety. The mind fills gaps with fear. One of the most powerful self-improvement skills is learning to sit with unanswered questions without panic. Number 10. The sound of whales in the Atlantic night. No visual encounter. Just sound. Low-frequency whale calls traveling miles through water. Passengers reported feeling unsettled, emotional, even tearful. Sound bypasses logic and hits the nervous system directly. Silence forces introspection. This is why boredom feels uncomfortable in modern life. But boredom is not emptiness. It's recovery. It's the mind resetting. Across all these encounters, one truth emerges. Fear is not weakness. It's information. The problem isn't fear, it's avoidance. When we avoid discomfort, anxiety grows stronger. When we face it calmly, mental strength develops. Practical lessons emerge from these moments. Slow breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Widening awareness prevents panic. Accepting uncertainty reduces overthinking. Respecting limits builds resilience. These aren't just survival skills at sea. They're tools for everyday life productivity, focus, motivation, and emotional balance. The ocean reminds us that we are small but adaptable, vulnerable but capable. The same mind that panics can also calm itself. The same attention that spirals can also focus. As cruise ships sail on and the ocean fades behind them, passengers return to routine. But those who truly notice carry something back with them. Perspective, respect, awareness. Here at Travel and Cruise, we explore not just destinations but the inner journeys they awaken. Travel changes us not because of where we go, but because of what it reveals about our psychology, our mental health, and our capacity for growth. If these stories stirred reflection, curiosity, or insight, consider subscribing. Join a community that explores the world and the mind with clarity and depth. Because every journey, whether across oceans or within yourself, shapes who you become. Thanks for watching.